New numbers from the Government Accountability Board put total recall costs at more than $9 million.
News 3's Margo Spann has a closer look at the impact on Dane County. Margo?
That's right, Sarah and Eric. The estimate released earlier today is just an estimate. And according to the GAB, an increase in voter turnout could impact the cost of a recall election.
Recall Walker!
With the deadline looming to collect enough signatures, local municipalities are gearing up for the possibility of a recall election.
For a primary and a recall election, if they're held at different times, that is going to double our ballot costs.
The Dane County Clerk's Office supplies ballots for the cities, towns, and villages throughout the county. Clerk Karen Peters estimates a recall election's increased cost to the county at about $158,000.
With all the law changes that have happened with the voter ID law, basically everything we had to be thrown away.
We estimate our cost as far as people and equipment and supplies.
Fitchburg City Clerk Linda Corey says their additional costs would go towards staffing their 4 polling locations and having staff on hand to process absentee ballots.
Based on voter turnout of 75%, so that would be roughly 14,000 voters here in Fitchburg, I had estimated total would be about $28,800.
Corey says at this point, their estimate to the Government Accountability Board will cover most of the administrative costs they'd face for having 2 additional elections this year.
The only thing that I would see maybe changing is if we anticipated that we were needed to have additional staffing for security, and that I have not accounted for at all.
Just moments ago, I spoke with Representative Robin Vos, the man who spearheaded the effort to get the GAB to collect and release cost estimates. He tells me if the numbers had been released earlier, it may have swayed some independent voters' decision whether or not to sign that recall petition.
All right, Margo, thank you very much.